Alright, you guys, so today is another hair experiment day. I will be working with Olaplex number 3. Woo-hoo. So in the back, it says that Olaplex is not a conditioner, it's a bond builder. I like to read that in a very sassy tone because they wrote it in all caps. So. And another thing that Olaplex is extremely expensive. Oh my god. This shit is $28 for 3.3 fluid ounces. The only authorized retailers that I could find for Olaplex are Sephora and the Olaplex website. However, you can find it cheaper on Costco's website and also Amazon, but those are not authorized retailers. So Olaplex cannot guarantee the quality of the product. It may not even be Olaplex, and they're trying very hard to get it out of those stores. So I don't personally recommend buying it from there. I would recommend going to Sephora or the actual Olaplex website and just paying the money. So the back of the product says that it is made to be used once a week, but for extremely damaged hair, you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. You're supposed to apply it on damp, towel-dried hair and then leave it on for a minimum of 10 minutes. I personally like to leave it on overnight, so I guess that'd be like 7 hours, and I'm sure that at some point in there, the product stops working. It stops building bonds and helping my hair, but I mean, that's just been what's the easiest for me in the past. Today, I will not be leaving it on for 7 hours because it's the middle of the day and I have a life, so I'll probably be leaving it on for like an hour and a half. After that, you just are supposed to rinse it, shampoo, and condition as normal. The website, I think, does recommend using the Olaplex number 4 and 5 shampoo and conditioner, but your girl is not made out of money, so we're not going to do that. I'll be using my Maui Moisture shampoo and my Shea Moisture Manuka Honey conditioner. These are the bomb. And they're also super cheap, so they're from the drugstore. But yeah, so let's just get into it. I'm gonna go wet my hair and put the product on.
Okay, so normally I would just go to the shower, wet my hair, and then kind of towel dry the excess moisture out. But I live in the dorms, which means we have a community shower, and it just makes it really annoying to like put clothes on, go to the shower, wet my hair, put clothes back on, run back to my room. It's like a whole process, so I opted for this cup of water. Didn't really work that well.
Oh my god! Why do I do this to myself?
I was using ice cold water out of my fridge for this, so that was not pleasant. So now I figured I'd just give you a little rundown on like what exactly Olaplex does. So apparently it rebuilds your injured disulfide bonds that hold your hair together. And disulfide bonds are supposedly one of the strongest naturally occurring bonds in nature. The protein structures of the hair shaft are held together by chemical bonds called disulfide and hydrogen bonds, and these affect the curliness or straightness of your hair. The disulfide bonds also give your hair its elasticity and strength, so Olaplex is just repairing those to help your hair with less breakage and less flyaways. I think I ended up using about 4 dollops of Olaplex to cover my entire head and saturate every strand. I then turned into a mushroom for an hour and then washed it out in the shower. This is just a clip of me showing you guys how silky my hair is already just when it's wet. Normally I can't really brush through my wet hair without adding some kind of leave-in treatment, which I'm about to do. But before I had even added it in, it was super soft and easy to detangle, which was super nice. I then just finished adding my stylers to protect my hair from blow drying, and we're about to see the finished result. Not before a little pizza break, though. It was like 6 o'clock at this point, and your girl was dying of starvation, so I had to take a DiGiorno break. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Okay, so then I just got right back to it, and because of my little DiGiorno break, my hair was already like 80% dry by the time I started blow drying it, which is probably the reason for my lack of volume in the final clips that you're about to see.
Alright, so these are the results. My hair after Olaplex just feels extremely smooth. It like feels like silk. It all just kind of lays down really nicely.
Okay, the lighting in this room is not doing me justice. I look like Alfalfa from the Little Rascals.
And I have noticed that since starting the whole Olaplex thing, my hair breakage and fallout has reduced a little bit. I make sure to really like put it in my scalp. Put it in my scalp? Oh my God. Put it on my scalp. But make sure that you concentrate it wherever like your problem areas are. So if you have bleach from here down and this is really dry and fuzzy, put it there, you know. So this is how much Olaplex I have left after I think I've done 3 applications, so I'll probably be able to get like 3 more out of it. So I'd say I'll get 6 overall for $28, which it's not great, but I don't know, it's a really awesome product. It has made a really huge difference in the feel of my hair, especially after I was doing all of those like vitamin C treatments and then the color oops and I dyed my hair brown and then it was just like a lot going on. So it's nice to, like, if my hair is kind of having a rough time, it's nice to be able to like throw something on it and know that it's gonna like calm everything down and make it better. I do think that my hair is much smoother after sleeping with Olaplex in, so I highly recommend doing that if you have time. I didn't today just because I wanted to film this for you guys, and doing the overnight thing just makes editing really annoying and hard. And will I purchase it again? I don't know if I'll purchase again. Honestly, I don't think I will, because I don't really plan to do anything drastic to my hair anymore. Like after that last color oops thing, like I'm done. So I kind of just want my natural hair to grow out. If I do highlights eventually, that's great. If I do lowlights, that's great. I don't ever really want to just dye my whole head again and go through the process of like figuring out how to remove dye or lighten it or whatever, because I feel like that's it can be damaging to your hair. So after this bottle is up, I'm probably done. This is kind of what it looks like after each time that I apply it. It's just nice, it's silky, and it feels strong. Like, I don't know how to describe that. It just feels like, it feels really strong. But so yeah, that's everything, and I will see you next Tuesday. Peace.